Hey everyone, how you doing? Nick Davies here as usual, showing some lessons on this beautiful Monday morning. Lessons that I've experienced in my life, things that have popped up for me, helped me in my career, helped me in business areas. Happy to share with you guys something, perhaps you can take something small from this video and apply it. It's always about that practical application. And today what's jumping out for me is something that I call Martian Theory. I had a corporate role once, where it was very specific in the area that it was focused in. However, the role went across many different areas of the organisation. And the challenge that we often had, me and my team had, was to be able to bring one side and bring another side together and understand the problem and come to a solution. When these two sides had completely, even though part of the same organisation, had a completely different goal, had a completely different way of working. And oftentimes it will be us just providing the glue, being the glue between the areas, and that was a situation that we had. And in order to explain to people in my team how to get there, I thought of something called Martian Theory. And really that's about the depth of which we should understand about something. What does your audience need to know in order to be able to put the dots together? In order to be able to connect the dots, in order to be able to understand where you are. And so this is how I think about it. So if you are a Martian living on Mars and someone says to you, can you come and meet me at my house? And this person is from Earth and you don't know, that doesn't help you. Someone says, come to meet me at my house, here's my house address. If you're a Martian, that doesn't help. Because first of all, you have to understand which planet they are on. Because if you're a Martian, all you know is about Mars, and you might understand that there's other planets around you, but you need to know specifically we're talking about Earth. And that's great. So now I understand the Earth, you can see that you have to understand and explain what is in Earth, and it's going to be a bunch of different countries and continents. And then you have to say, okay, well, which country is it? And then you have to say, okay, within this country, we have this concept called cities or states. And within those cities or states, we have roads, we have streets. And once we get down to the minutiae of the streets, we have to understand, okay, this is how the house numbers work on the streets. And on the front of the doors, we have house numbers, and you have to ring the bell. So you have to decide, whatever conversations you're having, think about how this might apply to your business or your career, right where you are now. When you're going into a meeting, and when you're trying to make that sale, or you're going to that meeting, you're trying to get a promotion, or you're just trying to really focus on what's most important that day. How do you be most impactful? It's about the level that you need to articulate your conversation at. Is the meeting that you're going into with a bunch of your peers? Is it a bunch of people that need to understand about the area that don't understand about it right now? Is it people that are higher level? So it depends on where they are, depends on the level we need to talk about. If it's someone who has no idea what the business is that you're working on, or what your business is itself, then you're gonna have to start from the top. You're gonna have to pretend they're Martians. If they're people that you work with closely, you might want to get straight down to the door and start talking about door numbers. But just be really cognizant of what that is, and that's going to give you much more power. It's going to give you much more impact in that situation. And then the second part to this, I would always bring something visual to the conversation. Always bring something visual you can tie it back to. So that is Martian Theory. I'd invite you guys to see how you can apply that for yourself this week, maybe it's even today. What's that meeting you can go in and make sure you're hitting the right level? You're speaking to the people at the right level that need to know it. And in your business, how does that show up for you? Love to get your feedback, guys. Take care.